All right, let's get this party started as the THORnews comprehensive coverage continues. And I better be impressive because I'm working for my meal money and my phone money. But I don't know how to be more impressive or hilarious because I called the storm from a month out. Anywho, we got 180 million people or more who are going to be affected by intense and sometimes dangerous winter weather over the next 7 days as we get 2 hits of major storms that will move from the west to the east and dip way down south. There's a lot of colors, and check over here as this area will be under heavy flood watches. But the big problem is ice and freezing rain, because that shit will kill your ass if you're trying to drive on it, walk on it, unicycle on it, bicycle on it, motorcycle on it. All right, so the purple areas are the ones of danger. And so, hey, be smart, stay home, and have a good time. But you got to stock up, which I'd like to do. This is tomorrow, and here's your large swath of ice danger. Plus, you got ice danger in the Pacific Northwest. And then the day after tomorrow, as this ice danger moves to the east. So, yeah, it's going to get icy for a lot of people, bro. And ma'am. So you got like the ice danger here, down here, and then you get the flood dangers up here, and then you get the flood and ice danger up in there. Are we clear? Sweet. All right, we are now checking out mixed precipitation over the next 48 hours, and you can see the bulk of Texas and like Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana are going to be covered. And so we're going to be getting dangerous areas of slipperiness in Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, Kentucky, and even Virginia. What up, Virginia? You guys are cool. Okay, great. And then you're going to be getting your next storm. But if you look at this, it's like almost like 3 different storm areas combining. You've got moisture coming in out of the Gulf, moisture coming out of the Pacific Northwest, and then moisture just kind of coming out of the top of the atmosphere. All right, I made that part up. But remember, the peachy is not peachy keen. It is peachy dangerous, because that'll be the ice. Okay? So it's like you got moisture coming from here. You got moisture coming from here. You got moisture coming from here. You got a lot of moisture to play with in the atmosphere. Okay? But if you're playing with it, wear boots and watch your footing. And I want to say again, the flood factor for the southeast is too legit to quit. You got a snow factor happening for the Great Lakes region, and then you have a mixed precipitation factors happening for the Pacific Northwest. And within the next 20 to 40 hours, Texas will be get hit by it all. All right, this is now part of the show where we do a step-by-step walkthrough of the next week of all the craziness. And I definitely want you to keep an eye out for the pink on this map, because that is where the icy, most dangerous situations will be. I don't think snow is as dangerous. You're allowed to disagree. People are allowed to disagree on stuff, people. Right. So this is a 6-hour step. And then, you know, your whole Virginia mid-northeast area is what to watch for. And then you can see the Pacific Northwest will continue to get pounded as the southeast will continue to get wet, wet rain. And here our big storm moves down. We are still watching our isobar pressure areas. And when they get too tight, that will make for wind. So yes, Texas, Oklahoma, and maybe even Louisiana will get blizzard conditions. Isn't that exciting? Okay, and so we are now in the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. And then we move ahead, and then by Valentine's Day night, you get the snow moving into north and central Texas, Kansas, and Oklahoma, Missouri, and parts of Arkansas. And then this is when the ice, ice, ice baby continues. But be sure and check out this large swath of rain, which will continue to the saturated precipitation areas. But so you'll get icy coming from the south and icy into Arkansas and Louisiana. And then we step it forward, and we are now in the 15th, Monday, President's Day. And you have a majority of Texas covered, some in snow, some in ice, and then just the very tip top of the south in rain. And then the ice will push up as we get what I'm calling an ice bridge that extends through up way into like Idaho. Okay, it's a new state. Pacific Northwest continues to get pounded. You get snow and ice and sleet extending all the way down into the Gulf of Mexico. Our ice bridge is broken a little at the Mississippi-Alabama border, but continues up into almost Maryland. And then this storm pushes to the east. You get a whole lot of snow up top. The ice bridge extends all the way into Rhode Island. I'm just now calling out geography. And then like it will slide and smooth up. Texas will be out of it on Tuesday the 16th. But as our mayor of Houston has said, wherever you are Sunday, be prepared to stay there until Tuesday, because Texans are not good at driving on ice, snow, or what have you. Sometimes we can be bad at rain. Not me. I'm just talking about other people. And then it kind of bombs out as it moves up the northeast area. And then you get about a 12-hour break. And then Texas gets hit with ice again. Snow moves down into Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas again. You get major ice factors through central Texas. So that's a lot of ice over a 72-hour period. And then this is when it gets crazy. I mean, that's some heavy rain, man. So you're going to get some heavy snow, heavy ice, heavy rain for the same areas. And I want you to watch the yellow blob. The yellow blob means just tons of rain. And as that moisture pushes up into the very colder parts, how cold? That cold. Like it's going to be super cold in some areas. We are talking negative 20s, negative 10s. I mean, it'll be definitely freezing almost everywhere for a lot of places. And then that's heavy. It's just heavy moisture. So flooding is going to be a participant in all this activity. It will continue to push out on Friday, bomb out, move out. This now says it'll be rain as it exits on Saturday. So it's a week-long event. And then you get your next storm moving in, but we'll deal with that about a week from now. So yeah, it is definitely going to be an eventful period. And yes, Europe, I know I've been neglecting you, so let's do a model run. But yeah, Europe, you guys are going to be getting hit with wave after wave after wave, and the west part of Europe will be getting a whole lot of rain as all the lows that are moving through the United States of America head y'all's way. And then you get a hurricane kind of looking thing that will continue to head up and move north. But you guys are definitely going to get wet as well for multiple times, multiple areas, multiple places, and you can add snow on top of that for a lot of people because it'll be cold there as well. Look at that. That is definitely going to be an active period for a lot of people. And I just want to point out here, it's almost like the mid-level equatorial electric jet line. Volcanoes are going off, sending moisture straight up into our zip-zap area, and then you just have multiple storms that will be slamming into the Pacific Northwest. Look at that crazy dew dip down there. As of right now, negative 29 will win our "Oh my God, it is cold" contest. Lynchburg and Richmond, Ashland dealing with freezing rain and ice areas this morning. Good luck, Virginia. You've got geomagnetic conditions as we have a KP4 storm happening up in our upper atmosphere, which is leading to auroras and charged particles. And then you've got the Fuego volcano in Guatemala just going freaking crazy. So, yeah, it is going to be crazy, and I will be here bringing you comprehensive coverage the whole time through the very next week, because that is what I do. This is my full-time job. Hey, south, be on the lookout for that flood watch area thingy. Hey, my full-time job depends on you and your contributions. If you would like to contribute to keep THORnews up and running and fed with his phone on, you can make a snail mail contribution, PayPal contribution, Venmail contribution, CashApp contribution, Patreon contribution. Either way, I'm going to love you for my February fundraiser. I was only $696 short, but I'll continue to work super hard just as well. That is what I do. And you guys are great. I love you. I appreciate you. Everybody stay cool. Let's have a fantastic Valentine's Day. And if you're lucky, I will go live and talk some crazy crap Sunday night. Stay cool and be smart. Peace out. God bless everyone.